One family, two lives cut short. First her husband, then her son. Tonight, for the first time, NBC4's John Kadis-Klimek shows us the connection that could solve these crimes and bring a family justice.
911 calls from the friends of 19-year-old Michael Presley.
On La Brea and Rodeo in front of Albertsons, and there's somebody who was shot.
Presley would die that night in July 2007. His mother made it to the scene just as paramedics wheeled her son away.
His eyes were closed, and I said, "Baby, I'm here. I'm here." And he didn't open his eyes, but he kept rolling, shaking his head.
Gwendolyn Presley was reliving a nightmare.
It is the worst feeling that any mother and wife could go through.
20 years earlier, and just a few blocks away, someone shot and killed her husband, Michael Presley Sr.
I was 6 months pregnant with Michael.
The family has been seeking answers and waiting for justice for a very, very long time.
LAPD South Bureau homicide detective Bea Durazo is the lead investigator for both murders. The first, June 23rd, 1987.
He heard some noise outside, looked out his window, saw someone trying to break into his vehicle.
Crime scene photos released for the first time show the apartment complex. It sits on Hillcrest, just south of Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard and right across the street from Hillcrest Drive Elementary School.
He put some clothes on, came out, confronted the suspects, and unfortunately was shot in the process.
Presley collapsed on the doorstep. The suspects escaped, and neighbors never came forward with tips. The hope is that tonight they will.
To see if people that may have been living here back then or may have moved from here know something and didn't want to come forward then, but maybe now are willing to come forward and help us on this case.
He was a loving husband. He was the life of the party, and then his son became the life of the party.
20 years later, July 15th, 2007, Michael Presley II was outside another apartment complex talking with friends on MLK near Rodeo when a car pulled up.
Two suspects got out of the car, walked up to Michael and started shooting at him.
We were at the cemetery celebrating his birthday.
Michael would have been 30 years old this year. He had been studying criminology at Cal State Northridge.
But I do believe that he went with that major to try to find out exactly who killed his father.
Now he rests, the son above the father, sharing the same burial site.
I always told him there's a lot of bad, mean, evil, cruel people in this world.
While the family left behind continues seeking justice to the end. In South LA, John Kadis-Klimek, NBC4 News.